Hey, what's going on, y'all? My name is LB the Realist, and this is Surrealistic Studios, where the real is surreal. And this shit is pretty surreal. It's pretty surreal because uh we got this guy. He's a politician. His name is Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell is a Republican from Kentucky. And Mr. Mitch McConnell wants to take hemp off the controlled substance list. Hemp. Hemp. So let's check this out. This is from Reason, Free Minds and Free Markets. Earlier today, U.S. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican in Kentucky, said he wants hemp removed from the list of controlled substances and would seek to legalize it as an agricultural commodity, according to the Washington Post. Declassification would allow farmers to grow hemp without a federal permit, offering states more control over the hemp industry and easing of the regulatory startup cost faced by growers. The Hemp Farming Act of 2018, a bill co-sponsored by Senators Ron Wyden, a Democrat in Oregon, and Rand Paul, a Republican in Kentucky, seeks to lessen the stigma surrounding hemp products. Hemp, a product that does not contain enough THC to process the psychoactive properties of cannabis, has long been punished by the drug war for being tangentially related to pot. So, hemp has, I researched it, it has about 0.03% THC in it. And they said you can't smoke enough of it to get any kind of real high from it. But hemp has been used for clothing, for paper, for all of these different things. Textiles, foods, oils. They said it's really good for you if you eat hemp seeds. I've never done it, but they say it's good for you. So in states where hemp is legal, hemp products must contain no more than 0.03%. I'm sorry, 0.003% in order to stay on the market. And yet it's useful in a number of products, including textiles, foods, and oils. We are all optimistic that industrial hemp can become sometime in the future what tobacco was in Kentucky's past, said McConnell in a press conference, according to Forbes. As a Kentucky native, McConnell has long been an advocate of hemp as a cash crop. In 2014, McConnell also supported the Farm Bill, which authorized state agriculture departments to create and commercialize industrialized hemp research programs in partnerships with universities. Since it passed, Kentucky's hemp industry has been booming. In 2017, hemp production and cultivation research was approved for more than 12,800 acres in 21 Kentucky counties, and that number is expected to grow, according to the Kentucky Department of Agriculture. Following Kentucky's lead, 30 other states have approved hemp research programs. McConnell also mentioned he's open to speaking with Attorney General Jeff Sessions, a staunch proponent of the drug war, about the hemp industry. Some challenges remain today between the federal government and farmers and producers in Kentucky, McConnell said at the event, suggesting he will continue to use legislative powers to stress the difference between hemp and its illicit cousin. Now, obviously, we want both hemp and regular cannabis legalized. We want all cannabis-related products legalized, whether it has THC, CBD, all of that shit. Because although, yes, you can smoke weed and get high from it, there's also an active ingredient that's called CBD, is a cannabinoid that produces little to no THC at all, but produces another chemical that can be used medicinally, and it actually can fight cancer cells. And right now, whether it's hemp or marijuana, they're both labeled as a Schedule 1 controlled substance, which it makes it hard to secure funding for it because it's an illegal drug. So I think this is pretty good what Mitch McConnell is doing. It means a lot to me that he's a Republican doing it, and that he has support from other Republicans such as Rand Paul, because they obviously see the financial benefit of it. We just need more people to see the financial benefits of it, as well as the medicinal benefits of it, as well as the recreational benefits of it. Stop being so authoritative. Stop being such a fucking stick in the mud just to keep it real. We're not hurting anybody by smoking weed. We're not hurting anybody. We're not stealing things. It doesn't make us do crazy shit. Yeah, there are some cases that when people smoke, they act a little weird. I've been known. I know a few people that had negative reactions to weed. But funny thing is, one of the people that had a negative reaction to the weed didn't have a negative reaction until like months or like a year or some odd months later. And that is open to suggestion, because that's up in the air as to what exactly was going on in the background. You know, there could have been some other substances involved with that specific case. But there was another case in which the first time he smoked, he kind of flipped out. And then maybe like a time or two after that, he had a little bit of an issue. And then after that, he became one of the biggest pot smokers I ever knew. So this is not an issue where, you know, it's not crack cocaine. You know, we're not talking about heroin. By the way, we're dealing with an opioid crisis from Big Pharma, while Jeff Sessions is talking about he wants to give capital punishment or the death penalty to large-scale drug traffickers. Huh? Well, why don't you apply some of that rhetoric to some of these large-scale drug traffickers, such as Big Pharma, such as, you know, the people that are pushing all of these opioids. But no, of course he's not talking about those people. He's not talking about those people. So, again, I think this is pretty good, what Mitch McConnell is doing. I hope that he gets a lot of bipartisan support, and I hope that they're able to pass it. And maybe this is an important step to, I don't know, bridge that gap in the minds of people who may be uneasy about this kind of subject, who may be unaware or ignorant on the facts of the medicinal uses of cannabis and the other uses that hemp provides as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like this video if you like, share if you feel as though it's shareable. I do. And subscribe to me if you haven't before. Let's stay in touch. Until next time, I love you guys. Love, peace, and chicken grease.